It's Monday morning. Very first thing that we did this morning, I just went and got 2 fillings. So this side of my face, like this side of my mouth, is definitely numb. My appointment was at 9. It is 10:53. I am so hungry because we woke up a little bit late and I didn't get a chance to eat this morning. So I don't know when I'm gonna get to eat now, but my belly is definitely growling. I say we because Israel went with me and sat in the dentist office while I got my fillings. You did a really great job, Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hungry?
No.
I'm hungry.
I'm not really hungry.
They really did say that this nitrous is supposed, like, everything on mine says it wears off within minutes of turning off the gas. Is that for everybody? Like, I don't understand why they even let you drive home. I wouldn't file my taxes right now. I can tell you that. I feel like I've had several drinks. Yeah, there's lots of things I wouldn't do right now. Maybe I just need to lay down for a minute. This is interesting though. It doesn't look as bad as it feels. It just feels very swollen. Seriously, this is gonna kind of hinder my morning. This is gonna hinder my Monday activity and how productive I can, that's the word I'm looking for. This is gonna hinder my productivity for a little bit, and I'm so hungry.
Alrighty.
I feel like this hasn't been the Monday start to the vlog that I thought it was going to be. So after I talked to you guys last, I took a nap. That's like the most productive thing I've done all day. And then I came up here and did a weightlifting class for an hour because I felt better after my nap. Like the swelling went down in my face and it wasn't numb anymore. But I just still feel so out of it. The girls in class was like, your eyes look glassy. Comment below if you've ever had a similar reaction to gas at the dentist. Anyway, I did an hour workout class and then I took a very short walk inside on the walking track. It has been raining today. I'm gonna go home and get some work done on my eBay, and I have a little bit of shipping to do because I really feel like I need to be productive today, and I definitely feel like I haven't been thus far. That's no way to start the week. So it is only 6:22 p.m. I have plenty of hours left in the day. Let's go see what I can accomplish to feel like I did something towards 12 sources of income today. All right, so I'm currently delisting my entire eBay store. Let me explain why. I've been reselling full-time for years, and during that time I have added and subtracted different platforms, and there are definitely different items that I look for and bring to certain platforms, and that's evolved and changed over the years. And at one point I wanted to have as many listings as I possibly could have on eBay. I remember right after my 24-hour listing video, which yes, I listed for 24 hours straight. I was so excited to be at 1,700 listings. And then I thought, what is this metric? What is the point of having so many listings if they're not selling daily? And then the burden of storing 1,700 listings hit me. And the burden of, I have 1,700 things today that didn't sell hit me. And I thought, I don't want to have 1,700 listings because I operate my entire business out of one room of my house, which means all of my new inventory, all of my stored inventory, my shipping, my YouTube videos, my whatnot, everything needs to take place in one room. And I was literally being pushed out of that room, especially anytime I would go sourcing, by 1,700 active listings. There was definitely no room for growth there because the 1,700 active listings was already suffocating me. I really love the volume that you can sell over on Whatnot. So that started to be a place where I would bring entire collections. I would source differently at estate sales and bring maybe an entire collection of ephemera or sewing buttons or notions or dolls to Whatnot. And a lot of those things were listed on my eBay, Recently, I went through my women's contemporary clothing on eBay, and I took all of the items that had been listed longer than I would like, or items that I would no longer pick up, because I don't source a whole lot of women's contemporary like mall brands or anything like that anymore. So for that reason, I kind of want them out of my eBay. My current eBay, the state that it is no longer really a reflection of the things that I enjoy picking up, and those items were just becoming a burden. So I've used Vendoo to delist my entire store, and I'm going to relist those items again through Vendoo, because they will actually get new listing ID numbers. It'll be a completely brand new listing. That being said, what would be the purpose of delisting everything to relist everything? I'm not relisting everything. Several of these items I will be taking to Whatnot, and some of these items I may just be getting rid of. I will try to bring everything I can to Whatnot, even if it's only for $1, even if it's for $1 for a whole bundle of things that I might have otherwise donated, because I have a lot of friends over on Whatnot who enjoy sourcing there whenever I'm able to bring inexpensive items. So be sure you're following my Whatnot. It's always linked in the description. And if you don't yet shop on Whatnot, there's a link down there for $15 free. And if you show up at one of my auctions, $15 goes a heck of a long way, because my stuff is usually pretty cheap over on Whatnot. So I currently have one active listing. I just noticed that. I clicked in listings again, and yeah, I have one active listing. What is it? Oh, it's not even truly an active listing. It's a listing that was removed. I had a Vero complaint. Let me show you guys what it is. I had a Vero violation on these BMW car coasters. So yeah, these aren't even actually listed right now. eBay took these off. We got these at the Amazon bins, and BMW was like, those are not licensed BMW products. So even though BMW does not make car coasters like this, we're not allowed to have the listing up. It's a Vero. So yeah, I'm not really even sure why this is showing as an active listing, but I'm going to go back just directly into eBay and click end listing here, and we will end that. And look at that. Look at that, manage active listings. I have no active listings. I do have a couple things to ship right now. Thankfully for me, today the shipping is low because I have been delisting my store over the last week, so I didn't have anything listed actually, but someone found a couple towels that they wanted, and then I sold a cookbook. So 2 items that I need to go ship tonight. All right, here is one order that I have. It's actually these 2 towels. I sold these 2 vintage towels for $90 plus shipping, guys, for these 2 towels. I'll insert the actual listing here. So it's like Vanderbilt University. 2 towels, $89. I paid $1 a piece for these at an estate sale. So $2 into $90 plus shipping. Let's get them folded up and packaged. It's about 10:30 now. I finished deleting the rest of my eBay store. I got 6 of the listings back up, so I'm just going to, my mouth hurts a little bit still. I'm just going to daily relist, you know, 5, 10, 25 of the listings, but this guy and I are about to snuggle up and watch some cartoons, right? I have an early day tomorrow. At least I feel like I did get some things accomplished and some things done tomorrow. So, and here's to a much more productive Tuesday than Monday was. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you slept well. I definitely did. I am getting ready. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna meet my friend Kendra, and we have been going on walks every morning for the last couple of weeks. I absolutely love it, and I'll tell you why. So the goal with the morning runs is to get morning sun, specifically morning sun, on our skin, in our eyes, and get more of that natural circadian rhythm, because, you know, like everyone else on the planet, we've been sentenced to a life of doom scrolling, and I don't want it to be like that. So we get out first thing in the morning, and we will walk 3 to 5 miles every morning. It has seriously been, like last week, it was the best part of my week, I feel like. Just walking, talking with a friend, and it's such a good workout. You will be surprised some of the metrics and some of the calorie burns on just a walk. And it takes so much pressure off, because I'm not getting up and put my shoes on for a run and for certain times. We are walking. I was explaining to someone once that you actually burn more calories oftentimes on walking a mile than you do running a mile. And they were like, how could that possibly be? Because walking the mile takes you longer. So the workout is longer and more intense, but the calorie burn is more than if you had just took off running.
Kendra and I actually managed to get 6 miles in this day while talking. It was so nice, and it was overcast, but I still feel like we got that great sun. If you're not already doing morning walks, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Got to throw a shirt on and run into my P.O. box. I actually ordered something from Donatella over on Whatnot, and I cannot wait to open this. You need to be following her on Whatnot for sure. God gave me some fresh flowers today and these gladiolas that bloomed. And I'm home. It is time to make breakfast. I, a lot of times, have 2 breakfasts. Like, I'll have a breakfast before I work out, and then when I get home, I have something like this. Now, previously, I had been completely vegan, but recently have switched over to being vegetarian as I have reintroduced dairy and specifically cottage cheese and cheese into my life. I'm not mad about it. Comment below and let me know, do you put pepper on your cottage cheese? And also, how cute are these Lego salt and pepper shakers? Would I have anything else? My kids are still asleep, so I'm actually going to take the quiet time to give thanks to God for this cottage cheese and get into his word. And I'm just looking up and laughing a little bit because give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His love endures forever is the first thing I see after giving thanks for this cottage cheese. Another thing that I'm going to encourage you, before you start your day in the world, start your day in the Word. Speaking of starting days, Israel's awake, so I just made his breakfast, and he wants to have the same thing as me, and then I forget, oh, I never ordered the groceries last night. This is typically the time that I would be picking up groceries, but I didn't order them. So I order everything on Walmart online. I do have a Walmart Plus account, and it's so easy. Like, if I want this salsa, I just click add. If there's anything that needs to be substituted, I don't have to accept the substitution. They bring it out to my car. Like, Walmart grocery pickup has changed my life. My husband works from home also, which means that either of us can steal a kiss any time of day that we want to, and I wouldn't have it honestly any other way. Finally, I can go get freshened up, and I'm using the term a little bit loosely, guys, because again, I'm gonna defer to the comment section here. Am I gross that I only wash my hair once or twice a week? This is dry shampoo. I'm doing my best. My schedule's pretty busy most of the time, and honestly, dry shampoo is where it's at, or talcum powder, or I've used baby powder. This is what I'm using right now, something I picked up from TJ Maxx. But comment below and tell me, how many times a week do you wash your hair? And I specifically want to hear from the ladies on this, because I feel like guys could wash their hair every single day. Like, how hard is it? It takes me an hour to blow dry my hair. Bam! Her makeup is done. That was super fast. I just need to feel put together, especially after the lazy day, well, recovery day that I had yesterday. I need to feel put together today, and I need to feel productive. And putting a full face of makeup on just helps me with that. Maybe that's not you, but it's me. Let's get my computer fired up right here from the bedroom vanity. Believe it or not, it's just a quiet place for me to work today, and Lord knows, y'all know I need to work. I feel like my very first order of business today needs to be getting those 5 to 10 listings up. If I can do more today, I certainly will. Like, that has to be a priority for 2 reasons. So in trying to revamp my store, I'm also trying to feed the algorithm what it wants. And on eBay, I know that that's daily activity. So since my store was at 0 yesterday, 0 active listings, I now have 7. I did 7 before I went to bed. So I need to get 5 to 10 up immediately, and then I can return some emails. So let's see how long it takes me. It is 12:20 right now. As I'm relisting these items, I'm combing through every detail to truly make it the better listing, the best listing it possibly could be, better than when I put it up the first time. It didn't sell for one reason or another, and that could have been an error on my part. Maybe I didn't take the best photos. Can I brighten them? Can I remove the background of the photos? Are there any misspellings in my titles? Because I am so notorious for typos and misspellings. Is there anything that I missed in the recommended item specifics that I could possibly plug in some keywords? You know, I have a video out on that. We already had a ton of listings before I ever came across that keyword hack. So what can I possibly do to make the listings better? So it is now 12:22. Let's get 10 listings done. Check back and tell you guys how long it took me to refresh and relist 10 listings. While I am listing these items, I have Google playing 528 megahertz music. So it is one of the solfeggio frequencies, and it is just such a great healing frequency, healing for your mind, for your body, and it's good music, and it helps me concentrate. So if you're looking for something that to help you concentrate while you're working, definitely check out different frequencies and research the solfeggio frequencies and see if you can incorporate that anywhere into your life, and just makes for a better day for me. But this is what it sounds like. This is why I work from home. It means lots of interruptions, and most of those are pretty good. He came in here just to tell me he loved me and give me a kiss, and I wouldn't change this for anything. All right, it is 12:37. I just finished the 10th listing, so it looks like it's taking me 15 minutes to do 10 listings. So if I can find a couple 15-minute pockets throughout the day and do 10 listings at a time, that way I'm not just staring at the screen the entire time, I feel confident that I can get my store up and running again in no time. So we're 17 listings deep on eBay now, but it is definitely time to take a break from that and return some emails. Some of the emails that I'm working on right now are with sponsors, and I always appreciate those emails and that ability to work, because the way that I learned to resell is for free online on YouTube. I learned everything without buying anyone's course, without paying a dime. And I've always endeavored to provide free content to you guys to reach back and help someone else also learn to resell for free. And one of the reasons that I'm able to keep this channel free is sponsorship. So I'm thankful to everyone who believes in the mission of the channel, who believes in providing free educational content to resellers, and always thankful to anyone who reaches out. I enjoy doing sponsored videos because it helps keep the channel free. Emails have been returned, and now I'm actually going to jump on BookBolt and finish with creating it's a prayer journal that I started working on. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to upload it to my Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. I'll include a link down below. It's a pretty neat prayer journal. I did create it with it has like more masculine vibes, I guess. Not super girly or anything. So take a look at it, see if it's something you might be interested in. The link is down below in the description. I'm going to keep it super, super affordable. Actually, I'll update you in just a second and tell you what the price is, because I'm about to upload it to Amazon. Oh, I love the way this came out. So here's the cover, here's the back. Pray without ceasing. And then inside we have, Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for. And then, God, I ask these things for the people in my life. Lord, please help me too. And I pray this for our world in Jesus' name. So I created all these prayer prompts, and it's 365 days. There's a spot for the date, and I think it'd be so interesting to see the evolution of your prayers throughout daily prayer and daily walking with God every day. Every page is like this. All right, look guys, I'm endeavoring to make this thing as cheaply as possible for you to access if you want. I made it $9.99. That means I'm making 61 cents every time one of them sells. 61 cents. So $9.99, get your prayer journal at the link below. I had this guy comment on my video that was about KDP publishing, and he's like, show me the success stories. And I said, you know, I just started KDP, and I think like anything, like YouTube, like eBay, like almost every stream of and source of revenue that I have, it's not something that necessarily comes overnight. First of all, I told him I am the success story, okay, because I started working for myself at a time I could barely afford my groceries. And that was one of the reasons why I started working for myself for $100 a week in groceries. And I've turned that into paying cash for a brand new vehicle. So I am the success story. And second of all, I'm inviting you guys to come along with me while I do stuff like this. If I didn't think it was a worthwhile venture, I wouldn't be taking my time today, of all days when I need to be so productive, and making another one of these books. But I fully believe that if I keep pouring my time into making these books, eventually I'm going to see a revenue from it. So if any of you guys started BookBolt after that video, and you started also KDP publishing, let me know how it's going for you, because I have yet to even really advertise my books, but I am getting a log of books over there on Amazon and on KDP. So I'm excited about it. I just realized I haven't had lunch, so let's see what we can drum up for lunch. It is gonna be another half. What's that?
What do you say, drum up?
Okay, so what does drum up mean? It means like what you can come up with, Israel. The groceries won't to be here. Well, I don't go pick them up for like another half hour. So what are we gonna eat in the meantime? I can make quesadillas. Maybe, no, I don't have tortilla shells. Ooh, is that veggie sausage? Oh man, I didn't even know this was here. I would have had this morning. That looks good. Or have chicken. Peanut butter and jelly for Israel. Made with love. I'm gonna have one of these with 2 of these and probably a little bit of cheese. That'll take my protein for the day to 64 grams of protein in 2 meals. For this next part of the video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about a stream of revenue that I would say I haven't discussed a lot, but I don't think I've even mentioned it here on the channel. There's probably lots of streams and sources of revenue that I haven't yet mentioned on the channel because this channel has largely been a reselling channel. And as much as I want to sell you guys on the idea that reselling can bring you so much financial freedom and freedom in your day, it's not the only source of income that I have, and I wouldn't recommend it to be your only source of income either. And whether or not you want to resell, it's not the only thing that can afford you the ability to stay at home with your kids. This next thing I'm about to do involves this steel drum, and this thing makes such a beautiful noise. First of all, let me get down here on the floor and I'll play this for you guys real quick. And no, I'm not making money by playing that drum, although I know I sound like a professional. I got this at the Amazon bin store, which means it is sold on Amazon, which means I can do an Amazon review on it. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm going to post an Amazon review video about this, and then if anyone ever watches my review video on Amazon, then guess who makes a commission off of that? And I never had to lead anyone to the Amazon page. If you guys want to know more about Amazon review videos, I'm not selling a course. I'll teach you for free. I need to see like at least 10 people in the comments say, please do an Amazon review video. If I get at least 10 people, I'll do a video about that as a source of income as well. My son turns 8 years old on Friday. We're having a birthday party for him. One of the kids he wants to invite, there was a language barrier. I met his mother on like the last day of school, and I said, oh, I'm so glad that I saw you because I want to invite your son to this party, and so can I have your phone number? And she's just like looking through me, and I realized that she only speaks Spanish, and I don't really speak very good Spanish. I did get her phone number because her son, also 8 years old, is an amazing translator, and so I wanted to invite her, and I thought I'll send her a text message. I'll use Google Translate, but we all know Google Translate doesn't always do like a grade A job. So I reached out to a reseller friend and fellow YouTuber Coco Loves Life. She's fluent, that's her first language. And I said, can you help me? And she wrote this beautiful paragraph to invite him to the party. I was just like, yes, because his mom just texted back and she said, hello. And this is in Spanish though. She texted back in Spanish and she said, hello, thank you for writing me in Spanish. I always wonder why she was so quiet at like the class parties and stuff. And she just doesn't speak English. And I thought, man, like it's just, I love our reseller community. I love the community on the internet that you can connect with so many different people and nobody feels left out. And even like this lady that you guys are never gonna meet, a reseller, and this community helped her to feel like she was involved with something and helped her son be involved, and there was no barrier. Like this community is literally breaking down barriers. I just love it because I don't speak Spanish well on my own. I just had to share that because it's the little things in life that just makes you so happy, and that just makes me so happy. My husband went to go pick up the groceries because he's a rock star like that, and gives me a minute to film a reel I've been wanting to for Instagram because I use Instagram as another source of revenue. So I'm gonna go film this funny reel real quick. I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. I think it's gonna be funny.
Water under the bridge.
Well, I'm sorry. I felt very conflicted about the whole thing.
Of course you were. Now, will you be a doll and fetch Mommy a knife?
A knife?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you'll find one lodged in the middle of my back.
Okay. Well, that's a lot.
And when you pull it out of my back,
Okay, I'm gonna take a shower.
you can plunge it into my heart.
Okay. All right.
Plunge it into my heart.
Raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by someone, a friend, donated their stuff to Goodwill instead of even letting you look through it first.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm just putting in a load of laundry because, surprise, laundry never ends. Before I came down here to do laundry, I, first of all, I got this Monster Energy Ultra Peachy Keen. This is my first time trying this peach flavor and it literally tastes like a peach. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Also, I listed 10 more things over on my eBay, so I'm up to like 27 listings now. Guys, at one point I was at like 1,700. I was at 1,000 before I started this project, like 1,089. So yes, I'm at 27 listings right now. Go me. All right, we are back in the car and we're back in another set of workout clothes. It is no wonder I got so much laundry. But I have not weightlifted yet today. That is my happy place. So I got a banana and the road to the gym. I'm gonna go lift for about an hour. I'll see you guys after. Guys, I got the workout in. Don't mind my muddy vehicle. And look at this sunset. That is so gorgeous. So I've been using the Fitbot app to do my workouts. When I first got it, it was like 3 free workouts and then you had to pay for it. And y'all know how cheap I am. Frugal. Y'all know how frugal I am. I'm not paying for any apps. I bought a year subscription to this app. It's that good. I really love it. I come out looking like this every time. Weight training sessions, like I can see muscle definition in places I didn't see before. So I really love it. And then once I paid for it, they said that I can gift people 6 free workouts. I don't get anything for that. It's not like an affiliate program or anything. I wish, because I tell everybody about this Fitbot app. But if you want 6 free workouts, which is like your whole week, or if you're not used to lifting, that's like 2 weeks worth of workouts. I'll link it below. 6 free workouts is pretty good there. So let's head to the house. I still need to cook dinner, you guys. Not really sure what we're gonna have yet, but I bet it's gonna be delicious. I gotta show you guys this beautiful kitty that waits for us when we pull up. Come here, kitty. I'm actually allergic, so I'll have to wash my hands and not touch my face. But this is oh, you're so cute, a little feral kitten. Well, it's not a kitten anymore, but Israel's basically adopted it. It's like the neighbor's cat, though. They adopted it first. But we feed it, and you see how it tries to love on me now. You cannot get in the Bronco. No. It's such a good kitty. And now we get it food, and its name is Kitty. You're beautiful, kitty. I don't have to cook dinner. Drew's already making dinner. What are you cooking?
Fish. And tater tots.
Vegetarian
And
fish.
green beans, I think.
Tater tots and green beans? High five, Drew. These are so hot, but if I can show you. Meat-free fish sticks. They taste just like the fish sticks from my childhood anyway. Oh man, it's not starting the laundry that is trouble. It's tending to the laundry. It's making sure that it gets switched over to the dryer, and then after that, actually folding the laundry. I gotta put my laundry in the dryer. It's now 8:42. I have all the clothes that have to be like line dried. I'm gonna lay them out, and I think I'm gonna do maybe one more set. I don't know, I'm so tired. I thought about doing one more set of eBay listings and then going to bed, but I don't know. I might just relax. Like, it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax because I have to wake up at 6:30 again. You know what stinks after working your quads? Walking up the stairs. This morning's breakfast is brought to you by Prime Energy Drinks and Kodiak Flapjack. I'm just kidding, it's not like sponsored or anything, although I wish it was. These flapjack things are so good. I felt like I needed some extra carbs this morning, and there's still lots of protein in this. We got 5 good miles in today. It is so muggy out here. I definitely need a shower. I'm glad this isn't like smell-o-vision that you guys can't smell me right now. 5 miles done. So I'm already at 11,116 steps. So of my 10,000, I already hit my goal. It's not even 9 a.m. yet. I feel really good about that. Not a ton of sun today, but even just being outside first thing in the morning, I feel like it totally changes your mood. Surely you didn't think we were skipping second breakfast. Those are vegan sausage patties on a protein wrap with some fruit. Trust me with the sweet and savory combo, and some water. All right, I just made a sale on eBay, which is fantastic because all of the sales I'll be making on eBay for a little while are going to be items that have been listed for a little while. That were listed and were just sitting there, and for one reason or another, they weren't being, like, nobody was buying them, which goes to show you, like, it's not always like your stuff's not selling because you picked up bad stuff. Sometimes your stuff isn't selling because your listing is stale. The algorithm no longer even sees it, I feel like, or your pictures aren't great, or the price isn't right. There's a lot of different things
I feel like that can contribute to your item not selling on eBay. The least of which is you picked up a bad item. Like, trust your instinct. Trust the fact that you know what you're doing. You probably picked up something good, but maybe there's another factor at play. This particular item was a genuine Brother ink cartridge, like a toner cartridge. And I picked it up from the Amazon bin store. I think I got it on like $7 a day. And I had it listed, I don't know, over $100. And it's been listed for a while. I had picked up 2 of them. One of them was a different number and it sold within like days, hours maybe of listing it. But this one is just sitting there. So I literally listed it at exactly what the eBay suggested price was. And that was yesterday. It sold within 24 hours. And it had just been sitting on the top shelf of my inventory, taking up valuable space. Like, it's a pretty good size box. So it sold for like $74.16, I think, was specifically what they suggested I listed at. Now, toner cartridges, if they're the right brand, that is something I would continue to list and stock in my eBay. So that's not necessarily something I was trying to clearance out, but that's $75 that I didn't have this morning. So I made money already. We're going on 10 a.m. I've already walked my 5 miles, ate breakfast twice, so I've got my 2 breakfasts. I'm hitting my protein goals for the day. I have already made sales over on eBay, and now I'm gonna have to do like a full glam. So when you guys see me again, it won't be like this. I have to record today. I need to record some content for a sponsor that they want this content for their purposes. It won't appear here on this channel. And then I also need to record for this channel. So it's definitely gonna be a day where I need to be a little bit more glammed up than what I was yesterday. Anyway, so a little dry shampoo right now because I just don't have time to shampoo it. Going to get the hair curled, the makeup done. I'll see you in just a bit. I'm like hot and sweaty now, but the hair and makeup still looks good. I have to edit this and send it over, and whew, it's gonna be time for workout class before I know it. I feel like I already had a workout. All right, it's time to go to the gym, and I get to go to the gym looking cute since I had the full glam today. I just finished the workout class and I kind of sort of want to run a mile, and then I kind of sort of don't want to run a mile. And I just texted my husband and he was like, just do it. So I guess Nike. Okay, I think it was like a 9:36. It is, hang on a second, I'll tell you the temperature. What's it feel like outside?
Currently in Dexter, it feels like 90 due to humidity.
Okay, it feels like 90.
By the way,
full sun.
Next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
Full sun, feels like 90. It was a 9:36 and it was hard. But I do feel better, I'm not gonna lie. I feel better after that. We took our youngest son to the park and played for way too long. Now making dinner and it's 9 o'clock at night, but it was a lot of fun. He caught some fireflies too, and Drew went on like a 5-mile run. It is so warm in Southeast Missouri already, you guys, at the end of June. I was just complaining that, like, where is the summer heat? Where it hasn't been even in the 90s, y'all. It's here. I am in my car. Sorry for all the noise from the air conditioning, but we're gonna have to leave it on just a little bit, all right? I'm actually headed to do Meals on Wheels. It is Friday. I have delivered Meals on Wheels to, my route fluctuates a little bit between 20 to 26 people, depending on at that particular time how many people are on the route. So 20 to 26 people lunch every Friday for about the last 5 years. Here's my philosophy on that. I asked God to bless me with this car. Like, I worked hard, I walked in that direction, but if I didn't ask God to bless my footsteps, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a single good thing in my life that doesn't come from God. So how in the world would I ask him to bless me with this car? How would I ask God to bless any aspect, any avenue in my life, any area of my life without giving it some kingdom purpose. And if I can meet with people every Friday who are homebound, who, I mean, some just need a smiling face, just need a bit of conversation, need to be seen today. And I didn't even have to cook this food, you guys. I just deliver it and I drop it off with a smile and a God bless you and I love you and I care about you. I consider that such an honor to be able to do that. So that's why it's been such a big part of my life. I talk about it a lot on my Instagram because if you're near Meals on Wheels and you've ever considered volunteering, please volunteer. I guarantee you, I don't care where you're at in the country, I guarantee they can use you as a volunteer because they need volunteers. All that being said, I'm so thankful that this job and this lifestyle that I've created with diverse sources of income and not being a slave to my computer or a time clock or anything like that allows me the opportunity to do this, because it's gonna take a couple hours of my Friday today. I will go to the meal center and pick up the coolers, drop those off in the back of my car and just drive around for about an hour and a half, go drop the coolers back off. And that is the only thing that I'm doing today because it's Israel, my youngest son's birthday today. He turns 8 years old. So crazy to think that he's 8, but he is. And again, how blessed am I to have created a lifestyle and to have God bless me with this lifestyle to be able to say it's my kid's birthday and I'm taking off work. If it's my birthday, I take off work. It's my husband's birthday, I take off work. Like my sister and I were talking about meeting up for her birthday. She lives across the country, and if I wanted to, I can take off work to do that. You know what I mean? And this week that you guys got a glimpse into my life was really a weird week because I'm not of the hustle mentality that you can never take a break and you can never rest, but my week is usually a lot busier than I feel like what this week was. And you guys gotta look into my entire eBay store being shut down essentially. Because of the pain I had in my jaw from the dental work on Monday, I didn't really feel like talking much. Doing a Whatnot was out of the question. So a week completely away from eBay and Whatnot auctions, and I was still able, I think this week I made about enough money to pay my bills for 2 weeks. I did not work at all Monday. I will not work at all today. I am not working. Tomorrow is Saturday. Not working at all because that's when his actual party is. And then we have company in town, so I won't work Sunday either. So I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days as an opportunity to work. And the amount that I need, the amount that my family needs to pay our bills, I made twice that this week. This is what I am trying to get people to grab a hold of is if eBay was my one and only source of income, could I have done that? Absolutely not. I couldn't have shut down my store. I wouldn't have made any money this week. I sold a few things, a handful of things. Most of my eBay listings aren't even up right now. If Whatnot was my only source of revenue and suddenly I couldn't talk and I can't run a show, you understand what I'm saying? Like, those are fantastic. Those are my bread and butter. Those are my two biggest sources of income is eBay and Whatnot. I didn't do either of those this week and still was able to pay my bills myself. But it's not just myself. My husband works too, and so everything he made this week, you understand what I'm saying? And so in working in a surplus like this, again, we could spend all of that. Saying I made enough to pay my bills twice this week, what if I went on a shopping spree? You could make $1 million and you could spend $1.1 million and you will still be paycheck to paycheck. It is not, hear me on this, it is not about how much money you make. It is about how much money you spend. It's why I try to give so much money saving advice. And in saving money, another source of income that I have is a high yield savings account. I know, like, I feel like even saying words like that sounds like this is about to be a sponsored spot, and it's not. My high yield savings account is 4.3%, you guys. I'll talk about that again more in a different video. I know this video is forever long anyway, but it's another source of income, and it banks on me being frugal. It banks on me not spending everything that I make, because I have to have the money to put into my savings so that my money isn't just sitting there, it's making me more money. While we all love to make money, I don't live to make money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I live to enjoy this life with my family, with my husband and kids. I live to have the freedom to work out 2 or 3 times a day if I want to go on walks with my friends, to cultivate relationships, because I will not be on my deathbed one day thinking I wish I had worked more. I wish I had another source of revenue, another source of income. I wish I had listed more on eBay. Why didn't I list 15 items a day instead of 5 or 10 items a day? Stop getting so caught up in that. if you're watching this video and you're subscribed to this channel, I hope it is not just, hey, how can I make more money? Money, money, money. I hope that it is, how can I make the money to afford me not only the cash flow to afford my lifestyle, but the time flow? How can I work 3 days a week and pay my bills twice this week if I needed to? How can I shut down my 2 top sources of revenue and still make money this week? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sell you on eBay. I'm not trying to sell you on Whatnot or Poshmark. I'm not trying to sell you on Kindle Direct Publishing. There are so many different ways you could make money. I just want to expose you to them so that you can do the same thing if you want to. Again, this video is way too long, so I'm gonna leave you guys there. I thank you so much for watching today's video. God bless you. And honestly, whatever your business is, just be sure you treat your business like your business.